Yep, it's one of them videos. If you're not trying to feel old, leave a like first and click off now. My aunt used to rent the orange tapes a lot growing up for me and my cousin. And one movie I always remember being advertised on all of these that I never actually saw was Snow Day. And seeing that it just turned 25 yesterday, I figured it's on Prime, might as well watch it. I'll run through the original and just skip the Paramount Plus remake because why? Most I know about this movie that I can remember from the trailers is it's the kids versus the snowplow man, which as an adult just sounds like a grown man just trying to do his job. And then I watched it. I grew up in Florida, so I've only experienced a snow day once when I went to college in Wisconsin. So I need confirmation. Was a snow day really a day for you to go outside and shoot your shot and a day that made your parents act like this? So we've got the kids versus the snowplow man, the older sibling who wants to talk to his crush, and then the war of the two weathermen. But of course, the crush is the popular girl with the popular big douchey boyfriend. Oh yeah, let's not forget Principal Weaver, who just takes a snowball beating literally every moment he's on screen. Now, shooting your shot is one thing, but if this is my competition, I'm good. I'm not completing with no block, let alone a whole block for your love. Now, I was with Snowplow Man at first because they hit this man with a snowball for doing his job, and he ends up crashing into someone's car. But then immediately after, he chases these kids down and like destroys their little underground fort, which I thought was kind of messed up. Oh, but don't worry, then they clap back by kidnapping his bird. By the way, there's a baby Josh Peck in this movie, and then Snowplow Man gets his get back by kidnapping him, which then later requires a hostage swap to get Josh back. Cut back to the older brother. He's still trying to impress this girl who has now gotten back with her douchey ex-boyfriend and is now having this James Bond snowmobile battle with the bullies. Meanwhile, Pops is over here on live television attacking this child because he made an ice sculpture of his nemesis. The dad and the other weathermen in this movie are basically early versions of Mr. Turner and Dinkelberg. Oh yeah, also C-plot with mom trying to host this big business meeting instead of just taking the day off. Youngest sibling is demanding her attention, doesn't want to give it. Eventually she folds. And then we wrap the rest of these stories up in like the next 20 minutes. Surprise, surprise. We find out the older brother's homegirl actually wanted to be his main girl. Dad exposes his enemy for being a big fat fraud. And in late 90s, early 2000s fashion, when you don't have a plan, just gang up on the man. So then they jump the snowplow man and basically leave him out in the cold to freeze to death. And then they steal his vehicle to go unplow the streets, however that works. They get another snow day and everyone gets a happy ending. Decent movie for its time. I'd never heard anyone discuss it, so I wanted to see what all the orange tape talk was about. Happy 25th.